so for those who do not know me, my name is Jordan, and this is my very first time I've ever recorded myself doing my makeup, so if it sucks, don't tell me. Just kidding. If you do like it though, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because there will be a lot more to come. I'm gonna use all the glitter that I have and we're just gonna have fun with it. So, keep watching. Okay, so the first thing that I like to do when I start my makeup, of course, is use a primer. Right now I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. It's really like silky going on the skin. I really like it. I've also noticed like a huge difference in my foundation, and it lasts so much longer throughout the day ever since I started using this one. So I do recommend this one. Okay, so then I like to go ahead and just do my brows. I like to start with my brows first. And I'm using the Anastasia dipbrow. And this is the shade Taupe. And I start like right where my brow is. And then my brows are really thin, and I like my brows to look a little bit more thick. So I kind of go a little bit further down and create the arch that I want. And I just do little small strokes with just a little bit of product. And then I'm gonna go like with the line that I just drew, and I'm gonna start taking the product like up in my natural brow. And I just kind of like flick it. And as I'm doing that, I'm also starting to like form my arch. I don't go too crazy. I kind of keep it where my natural arch is. I just kind of fill it in. And I like to do like the little fake hairs in the middle, and I just take the angled brush down. I like to use the Anastasia clear brow gel. It just like really brings out the hair and puts your brow hair in place so they're not like moving around during the day. And I always brush these ones like up and then these ones over. Using the MAC paint pot, the Pro Longwear paint pot in the shade Soft Ochre? Soft Ochre? I'm not sure. I'm gonna use it to outline the underneath and above my brow. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put some more product on my eyelid, because like I said, this is what I use as my eyeshadow primer, and it works really well. And this just really just makes sure that your shadow doesn't move throughout the day. So now we're gonna start with the shadow. I think I'm gonna do like a pink glitter. Y'all like glitter? I like glitter. We like to shimmer. So using the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. Okay, so using the shade Warm Taupe, I'm gonna go in with my crease just lightly. Using like back and forth and then circular motions towards the outer side of your eyelid. Okay, now using the shade Bond Fresco? I don't know. It's like a light purpley shade. I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the Love Letter shade, and it's like my favorite color in this entire palette. It's like a purple. And I'm gonna start at the outer part of my eye with most of the product, and then I'm just gonna kind of bring it in slightly. But I'm gonna focus this color mostly on the outer bit of my eye. And just kind of blend those colors all together. Now I'm gonna take the shade Cypress Umber. It's like a dark brown. And I'm gonna just darken the outer part of my crease. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start with a cut crease. I'm gonna use the same concealer that I used for my brows, the Paint Pot. What I really like about this one is it kind of goes on as like a powder. It's not really liquidy, and it makes it really easy to move around, and you're really less likely to mess up than with using like a more liquidy concealer to do a cut crease. So I start in the inner corner, and I kind of stay pretty low at first until I can cover my whole lid, and then I work my way more towards where I want my cut crease to be. Honestly, starting with concealer just makes it a lot easier when you go to add the glitter, because you know exactly where you're putting it and you don't have to guess. Okay, now I kind of like touch the top of my eye with it, so I'm just gonna go back in with the same brush without using any more product and just blend it. I'm gonna go back to the palette and I'm gonna use the shade Vermeer. It's like a light pinky color. I'm gonna cover right where I put the concealer, and it's just like a light shimmer. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna blend without using any product. And then I'm gonna go in with the glitter. Glitter, it's called the Gypsy, and it's like a really pretty pinky gold. And it kind of reminds me of like a holographic pink. And I'm just gonna go right over top where I've done the cut crease. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like kind of slop it on, and I'm gonna perfect it with the same brush. I'm gonna use the pink rose glitter from MAC, and it's just the loose pigmented glitters. And I'm just gonna kind of dab my brush in it. It's like so shimmery, it's really pretty. And you're just gonna lightly add more glitter. All right, and quickly while it's still wet, you're gonna grab your glitter and just pat over it. If you're trying to be extra, this is the look for you. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in the crease of my eye with a more defined brush. And I'm gonna grab this Love Letter color again, the purpley color, and just go right above my crease. Okay, then I'm gonna use the fluffy brush and just blend it again. When you're working with glitter, you definitely don't want to do your foundation first, that's for sure, because it gets everywhere. Okay, you can also use a glitter glue. Like I can kind of see it coming off a little bit. So I'm gonna use a little bit of glitter glue. And I'm gonna use a glitter glue by Toofaced. It's the Shadow Insurance glitter glue. And honestly, the glitter seems to come off like right in the crease. So I'm just gonna use this right in the crease. And then just go right back in with the glitter and touch right over. Honey, we are sparkling. Okay, so now that we got the glitter on, we're gonna do the face. And I'm gonna go back in and finish my eyes. So using the Smashbox Studio Skin foundation, I'm just kind of patting it all over. I'm just gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape. It's one of my favorites right now. This is the shade Light Sand. And I'm just gonna dab it. One thing about this stuff, it's good, but you do not need a lot. Otherwise, it'll look kind of cakey. You just dab it. And then blend it. Okay, then, using the Mercier setting powder, translucent setting powder, I'm just gonna go right over everything that I just put, or everywhere I just put concealer. Okay, once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and just use some bronzer so I don't look like such a white ghost on camera. And my favorite bronzer is the hoola bronzer by Benefit. And I just use like a little kabuki brush. It's kind of angled. Okay, starting like from your hairline, like where your ear is, that's where you're gonna put most of your product, and then you're just gonna kind of brush it towards your mouth. And I use a little bit at a time because there is such thing as too much bronzer and you don't want to look crazy. Using a pointy brush, I'm gonna like define right where I just put it. Then using this like more of a angled brush, this is the Real Techniques foundation brush. I just dab it really lightly and tap my nose, the side of my nose. I like to do this because I feel like my nose is big and this makes it look a little bit smaller and slender. Okay, then after that, I'm gonna go in with a blush. And I'm gonna use the California blush by Benefit. And I'll just go in with the same little pointy brush. Okay, then honestly, y'all, one of my favorite highlighters is the one by Milani. And this one kind of has like a pink to it, so I'm gonna use this one. It's the Day Glow Strobe Light by Milani, and y'all, it's like $7 and it's amazing. I also, like where I really want it to shine, using my beauty blender, I just dab it and then dab my cheekbone. And then right on my nose. And this just makes it really like blend in with your skin. Okay, so now I'm gonna finish my eyeballs. And I like to use like a flat brush to do my lower eye. And I'm gonna go in with the warm taupe, just like I started my upper part of my eye. And then go in with the Buon Fresco. I'm probably totally butchering that, but I don't know. And then of course the Love Letter, which is this pink shade. And then go in with the Cypress Umber, which is the dark brown. And I just keep the dark brown like right in the outer corner of my eye. Anything that may have fell. I'm just gonna dab it with my beauty blender. And then just kind of blend all of the colors together. Okay, using the same brush, I'm gonna go in with the Vermeer, which is like the light pink shade. And just go right in my inner corner. And then I'm gonna use the highlight that I use on my cheeks, the Milani one, to do my inner corner highlight. Okay, one more thing. Well, not really, but I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. Okay, and then we're gonna do the eyeliner, which is my favorite part of this whole shebang. And then using the Sigma small angle E65 brush, it's like really, really tiny. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Eye Studio gel eyeliner to kind of trace where I want my wing to go. And of course I wanted to start at the corner of my eye. And I'm gonna start at that point and bring it back in. Okay, now, I mean, it's kind of hard to see. I kind of drew it out where I wanted it. It was hard with the glitter. I'm gonna use the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. And it's got like a felt tip pen. And I'm gonna start at the corner. And just go straight down. And then I'm just gonna bring it all the way to the inner corner. Voila! Okay, so now that I'm done with the wing, I'm gonna go back in with the Cypress Umber shade, the dark shade, and blend the black eyeliner because I kind of went a little bit far under. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my lashes, and I'm going to do falsies, but the first thing I'm gonna do before I apply them is my mascara. Okay, so using the Duo adhesive, it's white, but it dries clear. Just put a little bit on that strip and blow it. And then I use tweezers. Okay, I'm gonna start like up and just put it down right on my lash line. I'm just gonna like tap it in place. Once I get them on, I just like tap my finger with them to really get them like in place with my lashes, my real lashes. Okay, and with the NYX matte lip liner in the shade Vintage. It's like a dark purple. I'm gonna line my lips. Okay, so now with the OMG by Bareminerals. Wow, I look good. I'm just gonna put it right over top. And this is the MAC Fix Plus coconut scent. It smells so good. My favorite. And this is it. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it, and if you do, please let me know, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel There will be lots more to come, and thank you for watching.